Well, Tyson, first and foremost, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You know, up until a couple of years ago, the Knicks franchise was always known for its defensive prowess. It was always defense first. Things have changed over the last couple of years. How important is it to you to now bring this franchise back to being a defensive first team?
It's very important to me because I understand that, defense wins championships. You know, offense wins games, but defense ultimately wins championships. And in this city, it says defense. You know, the pride of the city, the grit, the grind. So I definitely, coming here as a free agency, wanted to bring that back.
And with what you just said, does it shock you to find out that you're the first Knick to ever be named Defensive Player of the Year?
It definitely does shock me, thinking about all the great Knick players and all the great Knick defenders that came through here. I didn't know until today that I was the first to ever win this award, so it's a great honor.
You credited Charles Oakley for giving you some guidance during your rookie season. Will you pick up the phone and give him a little rubbing saying, hey, when you played New York, you didn't take home this hardware?
I definitely will, but I got to be careful with what I say to Oak.
You definitely do. You don't want to get on his bad side. Let's focus now on the playoffs and talk about your health. I know you've been battling the flu. How are you feeling?
I feel a lot better. Last game we played, I felt a little closer to myself. I still was obviously getting over and battling it. Anybody who had the flu knows it's not a 1 or 2 day process, but I feel a lot stronger now. I'm getting my strength back, and hopefully Game 3 I can get out there and give my team some more.
What you brought to this team in terms of defensive improvement, I think, is a big reason why you won this award. The defensive numbers, the blocks, the rebounds. Certainly you have to admit there are guys in the league who had better numbers than you, but what you were able to do in terms of stopping the opponent from scoring, the numbers are a minus almost 11 from last year. How do you have to take that regular season mentality over to the next few games against the Heat?
We just have to stick to our principles. Throughout the year, I always try to preach. I'm not a guy that, go after blocks that I know I can't get, or I try not to gamble. And I try to teach my teammates the same thing. If you're solid on defense, and you make a guy take a bad shot, that's better at times than, playing the percentage game, going for a steal or chasing down a shot. So we just got to get back to the basics as far as not gambling and just being a solid defensive team.
All right, Tyson, you know what the next question is. Amar'e Stoudemire's out, at least for Game 3. First, get your thoughts on all that's gone down, on a lot of people calling it a selfish act by Amar'e, punching a fire extinguisher and costing himself at least, if not more than, one game for the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't want to make any excuses for anybody or put any words in anybody's mouth, but it's an unfortunate situation. Amar'e's not a bad guy, and, he didn't haul off and, punch the glass. He walked by it, was angry by the loss, and kind of, backhand at the same way you would a wall, and didn't know it was glass and didn't understand it was going to break. So it's an unfortunate situation that happened that was very quick, and obviously, everybody wishes, that it didn't happen. I know he wishes he can take it back, but you can't. And like I said, it's unfortunate, but, we got to move on.
With that said, Amar'e being out, you and Carmelo Anthony had a lot of success towards the end of the regular season, playing the 4 and 5 respectively. Do you feel comfortable going back to that lineup now, at least for Game 3?
Yeah, I definitely feel comfortable with that lineup. It gives us the opportunity to get out and run, space the floor. We can pick up the defense full court. 1 through 4 can switch, so that should cause some problems. We got to take a negative and try to turn it into a positive at this point.
And you'll do that Thursday night live on TNT at 7 p.m. Eastern. Tyson, thanks so much for joining us, and congratulations on becoming the first Knick to ever win the Defensive Player of the Year.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And go easy with that hardware. Don't hurt yourself.
I'm trying not to.
Tyson, thanks so much, man. We really appreciate you joining us.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right.